Hello, hello, chat. Welcome to today's stream. We are live. I am barely alive, but we're here. So that's progress. I apologize for the missed streams for the last few days. That is why I am back. I don't know how long for, as you may be able to tell from the stream title. My head hurts. It's been hurting for a while now, and that makes it extra fun. It's very hard to focus right now, combined with the variety of other things going on up there. Makes it very hard to focus on what exactly I'm doing. I have had a headache for the last 3 days, and pain relievers do nothing for me. It's a funny, well, I say it's a fun fact, but once pain hits like a 3 out of 10 for me, painkillers do very little unless they're like hospital grade. And obviously I can't really maintain that because they kind of frown upon that. They kind of frown upon giving hospital grade medication to people just willy-nilly. So I have to deal with just the supermarket pain relievers, and they do nothing. So my head hurts. I may game, I may just chat. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for today. The pain behind my eye is not getting better. So, well, we'll see how we go. It makes things interesting. But how's everyone doing? Has everyone had a good week? What weekend, I should say? I've lost track of what day it was. That happens a lot with me. This is technically my weekend. Like, this is my one day off this week. So it's my weekend. Everyone else's start of the week. Or possibly also end of their weekend. Because I know a lot of the people that watch me are in, like, the UK and the US and Europe and that sort of thing. And so I do get that it is, like, a later time of day for those areas of the world. So good evening to those people. Good morning to anyone who may, for some reason, be watching from Australia. If you two are also not working today, welcome. I hope you enjoy your day off. I have a busy day planned, which again, combined with the headache, is not an amazing combo. So, after stream, I have to go and pick up hopefully some more medication that will hopefully do something for this headache. Couldn't do that before stream, unfortunately, because I start at about the same time that most shops open in Australia. So timing is not necessarily my strong suit there. But, we make do. And so I've got that. I have to also, my ADHD and anxiety medication, I may have accidentally let run out. Was not my plan. Just kind of happened that way. But luckily it only ran out last night, so I should still be good. But I'm gonna pick that up later today as well, so that my brain doesn't melt and can kind of have some kind of focus. Focus is also not my strong suit right now. So I just had to check because I haven't got anyone active right now, but I had to make I felt like my mic was not working. I've had that happen before where I've just been chatting for like 10 minutes and the microphone's been off the whole time. So it's just been a mute stream for the people watching at the time. So hopefully it is not a mute stream for you now. At the very least, I know you have music. I can see that it's running. At least for the people watching this live. The people watching this in VODs, I apologize. That's not how it works. You don't get music then. The YouTubes and the Twitches tend to frown upon that. So we don't have that going for us instead. But we have this. And I'm also getting my nails done, or redone anyway, because I've probably mentioned this a few times. I have a concert that I'm going to in about 2 weeks. I would leave this until next week. However, they've seen better days. Don't look too closely. This is as close as you're getting of them, and they've seen better days. So it's time for a refresh. 2 weeks is still plenty of time for them to look nice and fresh in ahead of the concert. I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell. I hope you can tell. I don't know, but we'll see. My ability to show excitement is spotty at best. It's one of the fun ways my autism displays itself, is that I can't always display the appropriate mood for what I'm trying to denote. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, that's all good. So we're not talking about that. How's everyone's day going? Mine is currently going pretty well, but again, I only woke up about 2 hours ago, and the last hour of that was spent getting ready for this stream. And this was, for a change, my stream was going to work, which is amazing. Friday, don't know what happened on Friday. I turned on my computer, my internet was running on dial-up speed. That's not really great for streaming. I could load some basic websites, and that was it. Still don't know entirely what happened with that. But the internet appears to be working now. So we take the wins where we can get. Now it's me that's broken, so that's fun. That sounds fun. It is. Hi Sam, welcome in. It was super fun on that one. So instead of streaming, as I was originally planning to do on that night, I did some other stuff for, you know, I did some stream related work that did not necessarily require internet. So that kind of made it a little bit easy. Well, not a little bit easier. It gave me something to focus on. Also, how are you, Sam? I forgot. I said hi, but I didn't actually follow up on that. I hope your weekend has been going well. If you've been having a weekend, I've been working, so this is my weekend now. But it's been fun. So my one day off this week is going to be very busy, and I have a pounding headache. That's not how you want to spend your day off. It's also not how I wanted to spend the last 2 days either, but I didn't really have a lot to help with that. So headaches are a bitch. Went home to see some family. Oh, nice. That's good. I hope that went well. I don't really have that option. All of my family's 3 to 4 hours away at best. So it's a little bit tricky for that one. That's the family that I know the location of is about 3 to 4 hours away. So we catch up by phone more so than anything else. Got to see a cat who didn't leave me alone with her time. See, now that for me that makes it worth it. Going to get to see the cat, and I hope my cat decides it wants to visit the stream today. That would be nice of it. She's gotten used to me streaming now, so she doesn't drop in as much as she used to. I feel like it's whenever I'm on the computer and I'm not talking, she is all up in my business. But if I'm on my computer and I'm talking, I think she doesn't want anything to do with it, which is a little bit rude. Which is why when I get to affiliate and I can make redeems, one of them is going to be for cat treats, because that will definitely bring her here, because she can hear cat treats from half a house away, and she will come a running in that case. Yeah, so she will get back into the stream. I would if I have to coerce her with treats, then so be it. I don't have any treats handy at the moment, unfortunately. I just realized I probably could have pre-planned that a little bit better, but I didn't. So on the Friday, or I had planned to stream on Friday, but again, as I said, my internet was crap and my brain was a little bit broken. My brain is also broken, but it's more so just the pounding headache that's more of a problem than anything else right now. But instead of being able to stream on Friday due to aforementioned internet problems, I did some other stream-related stuff, and so despite the fact that I can't use them yet, I now have sub badges for. I now have subscriber badges for the stream. I don't have the ability to take subscribers at the moment, but I have badges for when I do. How thematically appropriate they are to my stream yet, I don't know, because I feel like I'm still too early to have like a brand theme so far. But I've got something. And I can always change it later. So that's the main thing. I like to be prepared. So I've got a little bit of everything when it comes to affiliate related doodads, essentially. So we have that. The episode coach still doesn't have badges. Well, he's got other stuff. So he's kind of gone the other direction. He's got people but no badges. I've got badges but, well, no ability to use them. So it's he also has a little bit more of a theme for it as well. I don't know. I don't have too much of a theme around my stream just yet. He does have a stream theme. That's a weird way to word that. But so hello again. Welcome, Lizzie. We're just talking about all the things that I've done for stream that I don't need to have done yet, but I have because I am overly prepared. How you doing? Welcome to stream. It's I don't know. It's good so far. My head hurts. But that's not really to do with the stream. That's just more a me thing. And I'll probably keep saying it again because it's at a very distracting level of pain. So, yeah. Love to hear the preparedness. Thank you. I've got, despite the fact that I have no ability to use them yet, because I would normally have streamed on the Friday just gone. That's like a normal thing. Hopefully it's not long before you can use what you made. Hopefully, I'm hoping. It's mostly just the average I'm working on now, so that's just a matter of time at this rate. So, but yeah, I've got, I was just saying, because my last stream I had to cancel due to the fact that my internet was running at dial-up speeds, I decided I still wanted to do something for getting, like, I wanted to do something for stream if it wasn't the stream itself. So I made sub badges. I have subscriber badges now, despite the fact I lack the ability to take subscribers. But I have them for when I need them. What's the average you need? I think for affiliate, it's like 3 people. Like an average of 3 over the course of the stream. And I think it needs to be like that for like 4 or 5 streams, I think. Give or take. I really should have looked that up before I started talking. Whoops. But yeah, it's one of those ones where it's I hear it talked about a lot on the internet that it's just like, oh, I see a lot of people when it comes to like Twitch and affiliate and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, hello King, surprise stream when start to wind down. Yep, here I am. Well, this one's not entirely a surprise stream because this one is like, I try to do this stream relatively consistently. It's the other ones that tend to be a little bit squiffy because they're like at the end of my workday, and so it kind of depends on if I have enough energy and if my computer works, which is the problem I have with my last stream. And yeah, but I'm here now, so like it was I was getting stream withdrawals because I wanted to stream on Friday. It's kind of to the point these days that I was like I want to. The more that I stream, the more I want to stream. And so the fact that I had to miss out on Friday because of a combination of broken internet and a broken me, because I've had a headache since basically then. Good old dial-up, yeah. It's been a great time for that one. My internet seems to be good today, which is promising. As long as I'm not like a slideshow for everyone right now, that is the main thing. But I couldn't do anything on the Friday, and and I was kind of going in withdrawals about for not being able to stream, and it was really annoying. And I wanted to I didn't want to miss out on today's stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, because as you may be able to see from my stream title, I have a headache, and it's been gone for about 3 days, and regular pain relievers don't do much for my headaches, unfortunately. They just kind of resolve themselves eventually if I'm lucky. So I'm going to see a pharmacist about that later today, because I have to go fill some prescriptions anyway. So I'm gonna have a chat with them when I go and go, hey, do you have something better than what I've currently got? Because I'm a bit over this headache, and yeah, it's not fun. But joint French shows counting seconds per frame, not ideal. Yeah, that's not great. Tramadol is a winner for headaches and all pain. That is good to know. I will write that down, because that if it's something that'll help with headaches, I'm gonna look into that. Hopefully it's something that I can get without anything, like if it's something I can get without a prescription, that would be amazing. Australia's funny with their medications sometimes. But it's the step below morphine. Yeah, I probably won't get that. I'll probably get like this. If I'm lucky, I might get like the step below that step. Be here until the dry is done. Fair enough. That's all. That's, I appreciate you dropping by. That is all good. But yes, it's. I'll see what I can get from the pharmacy. Hopefully, it'll help with my headache, because I'm very over this headache, and because it's kind of my body has a fun reaction with pain, in that if it's below like a 3 out of 10 on the pain scale, then I can probably, like, standard pain relievers will usually take the edge off that to the point I can try and ignore it. Headache, not a migraine, then it's bordering on both. It's got like this, my head does some funny things when I'm about to have a migraine, and it's kind of been sitting at that point for most of it. Because luckily it's not at migraine level, because when it gets to migraine level, I go blind. Basically, like the pain basically just like goes there, and then all of a sudden my vision just kind of goes black until like the pain eases away, and that's not fun. Funnily enough, that is also one of the side effects of me eating gluten. One of the many is that I can potentially have a migraine and cause me to go blind. And I had one of those happen at work one time. I was the person closing, so I couldn't really replace. Sounds kind of inconvenient, a little bit. But I was at work one time, and this was after I started having suspicions about the gluten problem, but it was before I had started getting answers, but after I'd started looking into it. And I'd had one of these little blinding migraines, but I was closing, so I didn't have anyone I could really swap with for the end of the day. And so I finished for the end of the day, and then I drove home, partially blind. I may have informed my my higher up after that of the fact, and he's like, please tell me you didn't drive home blind. And I was like, kinda, little bit. And so he was not thrilled with that fact, and I was like, it's mostly muscle memory, so I as long as nothing crazy happened on the road, then I was gonna be fine. I was just like, what's a little blindness when it comes to driving? It's a migraine, apparently it's the kind of cause of narrowed blood vessels in the head, helps heat blood and feet. That makes sense. I should probably try that. I really don't do things by half. I don't. My body just like, it either is like I was saying, like if it's below a 3 on the pain scale, I can usually dull it down to nothing. Once it hits 3 though, nothing's stopping it except for time. So I just kind of have to deal with it. please don't do that again. Well, I'm not planning to. It just kind of happened. And it was one of those ones where I was like, I don't know anybody who's going to pick me up, and I couldn't be bothered paying for an Uber. So I was just like, I'll just drive. It's not far from home. And, I drove and it was fine. I'm still here. That was like 3 months ago. So I'm still alive. I don't generally, given that the most commonly happens, 48 hours, cool, good to know. I'll send you a text if it happens again, and I'll grab a sleeping bag. And but yeah, that's one of, I know that like the gluten is now a cause for that for me now. So generally, if I don't have gluten, I'm usually fine. I don't know what the cause of this headache is, because usually they don't last for 3 days. For me, at least. I don't know about other people, but 3 days is a little bit long for a headache for me. I think everyone drives at least once. Drive when my back's playing up, can't use my arms. Probably. Yeah, that's not great either. Arms are probably also important for driving. Arms, eyes, probably the feet, I would imagine, unless you've got one of those special disability setups for the car. They're probably all pretty important when it comes to driving. It's like 40 minutes. That is a decent length of time to be driving without properly being able to use arms. That's kind of impressive, actually. Again, it's like everyone was saying before about me, though. Maybe don't do that again if it happens, but it's a kind of impressive. Used to, if I'd like played up and I could use the clutch was pushing one leg down with the hand. That's also impressive. I'm not sure how you'd go about doing that. Just like logistically, but like that's impressive that you've got the reach to be able to do that. If you not do that, no, I especially, maybe don't do that, because that's not great. Here I was thinking I was the only one being a problematic driver by driving partially blind from a migraine, but no, at least I am not alone. Granted, maybe in the blindness part, but everyone else is, as long as I don't feel so alone about that now. So that's good, kind of. Double-edged sword on that one. Long arms, so had another fix. Oh, okay, well that's good. I'm glad they fixed that, because yeah, that's probably not a long-term solution. Like changing the gears with, like changing the clutch with the hand. But I'm glad they looked into that. It's I don't have a lot of luck with doctors. Like basically the last time I successfully got answers from doctors was when I started HRT, and that was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago? Wow, that was 3 years ago. And every other time I've gone to a doctor for some kind of assistance, they've looked at me, they've looked at my issues, they've run some tests, and then shrugged. It's not a fun combo. I only had it once when I was too tired to continue, almost fell asleep. Adrenaline kicked in, luckily enough. Wasn't safe to continue. I have actually done that a few times. Granted, that was when I worked a little bit further away from home. I work a little bit closer to home now, which is a little bit more convenient. Like if I had that blind thing happen in my last job, I probably would have made more of a fuss about someone covering me, or getting someone else to come drive me home. But yeah, I've had definite times where like I've just been like literally falling asleep in my seat, and I've just been like, okay, I've almost driven. Oh, hello. We have a friend. I've almost driven off the side of the road because I was falling asleep, and then I was like, oh, I might just pull over for a minute and just kind of rest for a few minutes. And she says hi to, and now she's disappeared again. She came in, sniffed the microphone, and walked away. Thank you for visiting, Lizzie. I appreciate you dropping by. Go and get some rest. I do know it is kind of late over yonder at the moment, so I appreciate you stopping by. Nonetheless, that is All good. Get some rest. And who knows, for anyone else watching, the cat may be back. I can't quite predict it until I remember to bring up some treats next time, because that will get her attention. You've driven while slightly concussed. I don't know if that's better or worse. I can't say I've had that happen. I can't say I've ever driven while slightly concussed. I've definitely driven whilst bordering on unconsciousness, but treat. Well, there's treats for the cat in the kitchen. I don't necessarily. Well, I mean, I have this, so you know, enjoy. That is your treat for now. I'm just glad I still have that on my desk for some reason. Marbles. Well, that is not outside of possibility. Like I do have marbles installed. That is another one that I probably like that's a affiliate thing, like plan for that one. I get the reference. But yes, I do have marbles, and I am going to do one thing though. I am not doing the impossible map because I have a headache, and that level of visual overstimulation is just going to cause my brain to melt. Well, my brain was on a different stream just then, so I there will be marbles eventually. Just not yet, and given how, you know, Raven, for example, is relatively more sane than I am, and she was going crazy with the impossible map, and my brain is already my brain is pre-broken. So combining that with the impossible map, I don't know how well that's going to go. I also don't really remember I don't really remember the name or anything of that, so there is an advantage for me in that. I mean, that is an option. I'm not going to say it, but that is an option. But yes, it's been an interesting weekend for me, apart from obviously the fact that I've been working and I've had a pounding headache for the last 3 days. And yeah, once I'm done with stream, as I have to pick up some meds, so I will be asking the pharmacist, hey, do you have anything stronger than what the supermarkets do that I can get without a prescription? Because I will do that. If it helps. Dry is done. Nice. I probably need to put on some washing as well. That's another thing to add to my list of after stream activities. But yes, it's been a fun weekend, and I appreciate you all for being here so far. That's definitely makes streaming a bit easier when there's other people to talk to. I mean, I can talk to myself just fine. I do that regularly when I'm not on stream, but having other people to talk to, I've heard, is a good thing. Because it's one of those things that kind of ties back into something I was saying a little earlier, which is the one of the affiliate goals, which is like the main one that like tends to take a little bit longer for people, is the average. And I see so many people online, and they're just like, oh, you know, just get some friends to join the stream and you'll have it done in no time. And I'm just like, that's easy to say when you're a person who has friends. But as someone who grew up with the kind of autism that made it hard to actually maintain friendships and associations, I didn't really have that option. So I appreciate you guys all, you know, coming in to join me, because I appreciate everyone that comes into my stream, unless they're an asshole, and then they can go bye-byes. So that's helping me get closer, and it's helping me get to a point where some of my preparation for affiliate can actually be used. Because I don't know who was here before, but it's because I missed my Friday stream due to internet issues, I made some sub badges because I was like, you know what? I want to do something stream related, even if I can't do the stream itself. So I made some sub badges. They're not like amazing, or like super thematically relevant, but I made them and I'm relatively happy with them for the time being because I've got like the first few months worth of badges, as well as because again, I was being over prepared. I made some various tier badges as well. Probably won't need them for a while, but again, I wanted to be prepared. I don't need to be that prepared because again, I have to get to affiliate first. But we'll get there. It's fine. I'm optimistic. This is not me saying, oh, it's never going to happen. This is me saying it's going to be a matter of time. And I am very excited with it because I have like so many redeems and I have so many ideas that I may have been inspired by several different people that I watch. And eventually I will also improve some more of my graphics, but you know, that's like a low priority for me. So badges. Yep. Yes, I do get that reference. I couldn't think of a way to follow it up because like snake doesn't really rhyme, doesn't really work thematically with, at least not off the top of my head anyway. But yeah, it's fine. So we have plans, and so far no need to use them. But damn, that is a good one. I didn't think of that. Well done. I did not think of that. No, that works. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't think of it now. But yeah, it's kind of a blessing and a curse being over prepared because I'm just like, it's ready for when I need it, but I have no idea when I'm going to need it. But it's there. So we have prep. It's been fun, and I've been mostly working, and it's been very busy. But might need some tinkering. Oh well, it was a good start. I enjoyed it. So you know, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, we've got plans, and it's. I may potentially game for a little bit today. I'm not 100% sure because, again, headache and overly prominent visual stimulation is not a great combination. So just remember, supposed to do some cat stuff for a group shot. You probably should get onto that because that's that could be important. Maybe. I mean, you can feel free to have me on in the background. I don't mind, but if there's a project, like if there's stuff that you need to get done, I would recommend doing that because I will always be here, relatively speaking, but homework and studies kind of need to be finished. Welcome, Agility. Thank you for the first time chat. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're just chatting about various. Well, at the moment, I've been talking about my week, and it's mostly been working and watching other streams and doing stuff for my stream because my stream broke down a little bit last week, and now it's working again for now. Apparently, where I live, I've spoke to someone recently. Cool. I'm glad to. Yeah, I agree. But anything to do with help? At this point, no. It's like we're just chatting. At this point, it's mostly been because like. So I'm working. I'm this stream that I do at the moment. This is my Monday morning stream. I think it's like Sunday night for a lot of other people, but it's. This stream I try to do relatively consistently, but my other stream, which is like it's Friday night stream for me, but I don't get a lot of that one occasionally doesn't tend to happen due to technical issues or just my brain being broken because both are equally possible on any given day. especially at the end of the workday, because that's when like I can actually start just kind of letting some of the mask down. But not always. No one sees underneath that mask. Nobody. That was unnecessarily dramatic. I apologize. But yes, Sam, if you need to go get some sleep or go do some of that assignment, go do that. Because again, like I will be back. I have no plans to stop streaming like forever. Like I will always come back to that one. Brain not braining also considered technical issue. Yeah, that kinda. Human processor very much not working all the time. Task manager frozen on about half a dozen different tasks at any given time. Seems so cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I do what I can. It's largely not by choice. Usually if I'm trying to, like, for example, humor for me, like I can be funny. It's not usually by choice though. Usually it's kind of just, if I'm trying to be funny, that's usually when it'll fall flat. And then if I'm just like talking, apparently people find me funny. I don't know how that works. My brain just doesn't register humor the same way, but people seem to like me. Question. What is the link for? Before I click and open and such, just because like I tend to, you know, not necessarily go for a lot of links in the chat, but I think I could go. Oh, I think I know that one. Maybe. Is that gonna work? Okay, need to copy the address. That'll work. What are you doing, computer? That is not the button that I wanted you to press. Okay, that was fun. I might have to look that one up later because for some reason my computer didn't want to load that. It just kind of loaded up Twitch again. It's like I said, my computer is not always the best because it's like 5 years old and I'm looking to upgrade it, but that's a slow process because like I spend a lot of money on impulse purchases, and that is not overly conducive to saving money for bigger things. But that's all right. I don't generally need a lot of big things, so luckily saving is not a massive problem for me. So that's fine. I can survive with what I've got, and I have survived with it for quite now. The Olympic ice hockey going overtime. Oh, cool. I did actually. Like, I saw the. I did see like it was the big thing. Was the what was it? The ice skating one, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool thing. Watched it happen live. I did not. I think that was like midnight for me, and with the headache, I was just probably asleep at that point. Night, Sam. You get some rest. But yes, consider being good. What does that mean? Just missed it. Yeah, I mean, I find I hear most of these things when I go into work afterwards anyway, so it's mostly just like I'll catch up to it eventually. I may just not be like super on top of basically anything sports related. I will mostly find out about it several days later. Country has a lot of speed ice skaters who won medals. Cool. I don't actually know what Australia has won, but I know that people have been surprised that Australia has won as many things as it has, given that we're not exactly a country known for its winter. I mean, we have plenty of snow. It's just not like a common thing, but apparently we've done all right. Again, I haven't necessarily looked into it, but apparently we've been doing all right. So go us. But I claim no responsibility for that. I mean, I could, because, you know, who knows? Maybe they watch me and they were just so inspired that they were like, I am going to do my best to make sure that I can win this for that random Australian person. Hopefully. You never know. I've heard crazier. I don't know what off the top of my head, but, you know, there's there's crazier things that have happened. Maybe I am that, you know, when you see on the news, or not the news, on the sports, and it's like the people that like we're gonna win this for this random sick child. Maybe I am that sick child. We don't know that. I mean, I kind of know. I mean, I got, yeah. I'm not dying, to my knowledge, so they're probably not going to be doing stuff for me in that regard, but you never know. So, there is that. Have you ever had rogue browser? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I have. I mean, I can't at the moment because I'm not wearing one, but I regularly have, because I have, like, depending on what I'm wearing, they tend to not, no matter how like snugly I do them, they tend to just kind of do what they're gonna do regardless. But this particular top doesn't really work with that kind of strap for me, at least anyway. So luckily nothing's gonna be visible, so we're fine. So ladies who won gold, man, I haven't seen because they most of those either work or driving home from work. That's fair enough. Do you promise I'm a girl? I mean, I don't know. Are you a girl? If you're asking if I'm a girl, it's complicated. I'm gender fluid, which does fall under the trans umbrella. So my how I identify is very fluid. So hence the name gender fluid. So I tend to lean femme though. So but when I'm not streaming, I tend to just be fairly androgynous because I'm lazy more than anything else. But I like dressing up the stream. Although, granted, I was very tempted to just wear a t-shirt and sweats today, but I decided against it. Super Show took this. Well, that's fine. That's not, like, if I'm not offended or anything, so that's all good. Don't attempt to say names. We have horrible names for non-Dutch people to pronounce. Kind of why I left that particular part out of it. Just want someone to be like, yes, you are. Okay. I'm not quite sure how to take that one. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, my brain just stopped working there for a second. I just went into dissociating mode. It happens. So that's the fun thing with having a dissociative condition, is sometimes you dissociate. Funnily enough. I have a dissociative condition which does have the involvement of like split personalities as such, and I can already tell you I've had to deal with that at least twice already this stream. So autism first language, oh, I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to autism being our first language. I basically masked like for 90% of my life. Then I had a mental breakdown last year. Because of the fact that I've been masking for 90% of my life. So your mods hate me? Well, I doubt it. I don't have mods. I am the mod. I mean, I have a bot, but the bot hasn't told me anything. So no, it's not doing it. Well, no, that's fine. If you're not doing anything, then like I said, I haven't touched anything, and my bots don't really do anything. At least not for that yet. Anyway, my bots will only really stop people if they're trying to sell me stuff. And that's more just because I've had, that's basically one of the few filters that I've put in place. Because, like, let me have a look. Yeah, there's nothing showing up as this Takeover Broadway. I don't know how good that would go, because I mean, I can sing. I don't know if people would want to pay me to see. If people would want to pay to see me sing, though. So it's we can go do Broadway, but we're not making any money off that one. So, sorry, wasting your time really drunk. That's all good. I don't mind. Like I said, one of my main rules here is just like don't be an asshole. So as long as you're not being an asshole, then you're fine. And you're not being an asshole so far, so you're all good. So hopefully you're drunk from fun reasons and not unfun reasons. Hopefully it's just from like a good night out. You're super cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know how to take compliments very well, but thank you. I don't know how to take compliments, and I don't know how to take gifts. It is a very unfortunate combination, because like I love giving people things, but I cannot take a gift. I'm just like, thanks. Which is a really annoying kind of thing, because I love having things, but I don't like buying stuff for myself. But at the same time, I also don't like people. I also don't know how to deal with people giving me things, because it's like, you thought about me when I wasn't around, and I don't know how to take that, because I'm not used to people perceiving me or like thinking of me outside of being physically in their presence. It's a legitimate problem. Relates to this on a spiritual level, yeah. It's fun. It's that is a problem I've had for many years. I kind of went on social media to do that as a hangout. I'm sorry, I don't understand that reference. So, like, I'm not ignoring that one, but I'm sorry, I just don't understand that one. But yes, like I basically grew up being ignored. So, then because of that, I eventually I decided, you know what, I'm going to go onto social media. I want to try and like be more out there, make myself more visible. And then I started being perceived there. And that was like, okay, that's different. I'm not used to people perceiving me. And then I got used to it, but I still haven't been able to, it's like, but yeah, so I'm like, if I'm visibly in a conversation, I can understand people, like talking about me. That's fine. It's weird when I hear that people have been thinking about me when I'm not directly related to it. And I'm just like, I don't know how to take this. Apparently going to California. Okay, cool. But yeah, so it's fun. It's a fun little mixture, and it's kind of a little bit annoying because it's I am Australian. Yes, my accent may fluctuate for reasons, but I am Australian, so it's yeah. That's the fun thing. If you find that my accent notably changes, that's probably part of my dissociative thing, because it probably means that there is more than one person bouncing around up here. Am I a boy or a girl? Yes. I'm sorry, I just love answering the question, that one. Like I was saying, I'm gender fluid, so what I identify as varies on like an hourly basis, but I lean more androgynous to femme presenting. Oh, if you're asking King, okay, fair enough. But yeah. But yes, it's all good. So we have fun here. And eventually, once I get to affiliate, I can have even more fun, because I have like plans for a whole bunch of redeems and like sub things. Am I a narcissist? I don't think so. I've kind of been told by my therapist I kind of lean too far in the other direction to be a narcissist. because like I focus too much of my energy on I focus too much on being a people pleaser as a child, and basically destroyed any sense of internal self. So I don't know. I like how I look, but like that's about it. Like that's probably about the level of my narcissism, is that I can accept that I am not an unattractive person. I would never say that I'm like gorgeous, but I know that I'm not unattractive. But no, to my knowledge, I don't think I am narcissist. I mean, if you're doing a stream, like you kind of have to have a little bit. Oh no, I'm relaxed. That's all good. I just yap because, that's why I'm here. I like to yap. And this gives me a good opportunity to do so, with the excuse that occasionally other people will be watching and it's not just me yapping to myself. Because I've said before, I will talk to myself whether there is a camera on top of me or not. So, yeah. At least with the camera, it gives the semblance of there being a reason. So, yeah. Am I a girl? Depends who you ask. So. But yes. So, today is kind of a mini stream. I said, okay, let's... I'm sorry, Agility, but, as I was saying before, like, if you're gonna be rude, that's not how I work. I've timed you out for now, if you are still watching. I don't know what my settings are for timeouts. That's all good. I am aware that you are a little drunk. That's fine, but I do not abide rudeness. So, that is not how this stream goes. But we move on. You can feel free to come back later. I've just timed out for now, but you can feel free to come back later. I don't mind. As long as you're being good. I'm not... Timing on that stream elements could have been better. About to head to bed. Fair enough. That's all good. Thank you for joining in, King. I appreciate the visit. I appreciate the chats. It's been all good. I might play a game for a little bit. This is kind of a mini stream. Well, like I said, the timing on that stream elements notification, I'm surprised it came up now, to be honest. But it's, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of funny, actually, a little bit. But yes, so thank you for joining me. Go get some rest, do some washing. I know you were waiting for your dryer before, but hopefully that's all sorted. And yeah, I'm going to go play some games because I think a lot of the people that joined me earlier are going to bed. So I'm probably going to play a game for a little while. I am thinking, potentially, Bayonetta, because I did start Iron Lung. I will eventually finish Iron Lung, but I'm not feeling Iron Lung right now because I feel like I need to concentrate a lot more on that. I need to hold off on my bit on the high side. That's fair. That's all good. I don't expect anything, King. I don't, like I said, I don't expect anything. So you do what you do what you gotta do. You focus your finances where you gotta focus your finances. I'm never gonna say that you need to like be spending on me. So you focus your finances where you need to focus your finances. That is all good. But depending on, yeah, I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Except for Crow, Raven, Warski, Soapset. Wow, yeah, I forgot about that. I knew about the first two. I kind of forgot about the rest of those. So, yeah. Talking about games. Yes, I was talking about games. Or I might finish up. Like I said, this is kind of a mini stream. So it's I just wanted to stream so that I could I missed my fix. So I've had my chat, I've caught up with some people, had a bit of fun. Also had a little bit of an interesting one there. We'll see if they pop back after the timeout finishes. I think that was for like 5 minutes. But it's been a good stream. It's just my head hurts and it's very hard to focus right now. And yeah. So I'm, as I said in my stream title, I may or may not game. It may just be a very brief stream. So thank you for popping by if you're still here. If not, thank you for joining. Feel free to go get some rest. I may play some games or I may finish up shortly. It's been about an hour or so. It's not like it's a mini stream and my head hurts. So we're having a great time so far, I like to think. But we've got... So I'm just having a quick look to see if there is... Okay, no, never mind. My computer's just being funny. Gonna be able to take care of hope the headache goes away? I hope so. Finish the watch tomorrow somewhere. That's all right. Like I said, there's a good chance I may be finishing up soon anyway, just so I can go sort out my business and hopefully do something to potentially ease off the headache. Or I may play some games and hopefully distract myself. Either may work. So enjoy your evening. I will most likely see you around in the very near future, depending on, well, whether it's my stream or one of the other streams. There's a good chance I'll probably see you. But thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And what am I listening to? I'm going to need to pause that for now, because regardless of what I'm doing, the music will need to come off for just a minute. So, oh, that is not the button I wanted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for viewing. Say hi to Angel for me. Thank you for coming. You again, like everyone who comes to the stream is appreciated unless you're an asshole. That is my general rule, I suppose, on that one. So I need to load Steam. That's what I'm doing. It's just taking a minute. Time to good old think. But yes, we might play a little bit of a game. How does that sound, everybody? Oh, then when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, because my head hurts. And my ability to focus is not amazing right now. So, hey, there we go. Now, hopefully, this works. My thing is occasionally temperamental when it comes to games. It's thinking. It's thinking. Is it loading? Oh, it's loading stuff. Fantastic. Wow, sorry for the flashbang. I forgot that was there. Oh, just realized I need to change my category. Because we're not just chatting now. Now we're playing games. At least we're kind of playing games. Anyway, so let's jump in on this. Things. Games, playing. Computer working temporarily for now. It may or may not stay that way. I can't guarantee that. But yeah. Now, I have never actually played Bayonetta, just as a little bit of forewarning. So I could be terrible. And by could, I mean I probably will be terrible. And I'm going to add subtitles because my brain needs subtitles. So, depending on how long I play for, it will vary. But I could keep going. I could go for a while. You never know. That was good. I am probably not hydrated enough today. That is not helping the headache. I'm just gonna go normal due to the fact that I've never actually played this. So it could go very badly. We're about to find out. Hey, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping by. We have been just chatting. My head hurts, so I decided I'd play a game. Whether this will help my head hurting, I don't know. But thank you for following. I appreciate that. At the moment, we are now playing Bayonetta, a game I have never played before and will probably not be super great at. But I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine. Oh, I did not realize that I had control at that point. That was awkward. I thought we were still in a cutscene. Okay, not loving that the subtitles are in Japanese because I can understand some Japanese. I cannot read it particularly well though. So and I just jumped. Oh no, I thought I jumped off the edge. Okay. So I'm just gonna. Okay, I don't. This game will never let me breathe. Oh, good. I'm glad I picked this game then. Yes, I'm glad I picked a game that will never let me breathe. As someone with chronic anxiety, that's exactly what I need. You can't die in the intro scene. Well, that's good. That's a promising start. And that will at least make things slightly easier in that run, at least. Because at this rate, I'm kind of just button mashing and trying to figure out what all of the buttons do. So we've got kick button, we have gun button, and we have hit button. And then we have the jump button. It's very much a case of, I have no idea what's happening, but it seems to be good. So, hopefully it's, okay, are you getting the audio for this just out of curiosity? Because, you should be, but according to my audio mixer, you may not be, potentially. That's a little annoying. I may have to fix a little bit. Game is punishing to new players the first time around. You won't have all your abilities, but the game has a lot of replay value. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. I don't hear anything except me. Oh, okay. I might just have to have a quick look at that because you should be hearing things. And I can't change that right now. Because I imagine that cutscene would have been a lot better with sound. Now, is the sound actually coming through my computer? Okay, the sound is not actually playing on my computer. That is weird. That is not great. That's... Okay, I thought it was... At first I just thought it was my OBS being screwy because it does that. No, it turns like the game itself is actually not giving me sound. That is not great. So, like, I'm enjoying the game, but I just feel like I'd be enjoying it more with sound. Let me just... Options. Why have I got no sound? Sound settings. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. I don't know why the default for this game was you get nothing, but well, I'm glad we have sound again. Apply changes? Yes, please. I would like to hear the game. And now at least I've got music showing on my sound mixer, so that's good. Save? Sure. Start. I also picked this game because this game is like 15 years old and my computer is a little bit shit when it comes to anything relatively new. So this game being a slightly older game, I figure is probably not going to be overly taxing. At least theoretically. It may be taxing on me, but that's more just due to skill issues more than anything else. But the game itself should be fine, especially now that I have sound. That's amazing. The bar is quite low. Oh, that's the other thing I need to fix right now. Can I... Okay, well, I fixed one problem in that I have sound, but I still have Japanese subtitles.
I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People have been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us. And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be? Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jeez,
I don't know if I like this man.
don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecue. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast. Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios.
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance, and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
Ooh, she got them magics. She was so over him, she decided to just leave the dimension.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
It's a very interesting game so far. Oh, goddamn. Don't know if you heard that, but that was a very loud crunch my neck just made.
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Whoa, Dallas!
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here? You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Beautiful.
Okie dokie. Ah, here we have the introduction of the suit. Suit. Okay, I can kind of I'm getting the vibes as to why this is, why Twitch gave me a mature game rating when I switched to Bayonetta. I kind of already knew, but I did not realize it was that straight up from the beginning with that. Not complaining. Don't get me wrong.
If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work. Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
Okay, now I've got control again. Oh, what's happening? For punch. Okay. Yep. Kick. Now it's acting like I have any idea what the hell I'm doing. Oh, dodge is probably a handy thing to know. Which time? Oh, I missed that. Evidently, I suck. Well, I mean, I don't suck. I'm new to this. Oh, cool. Ooh. Monies. Hey, I'm sonicking up with all these coins. These guys sure do take a lot of punishment, given that they're like intro people. Oh, what the hell are those things? Oh, my camera is not giving me a lot to work with. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to get me to do here. Oh, okay. Bullet Climax. That is one hell of a name. Anyway, now that I've done that one, I'm just gonna shoot these little bastards. Oh shit. I probably should have tried to dodge that. God damn it.
I'm not dead yet! You can't hit me like this! It's against regulations, I tell you!
Can I go after him? I can, kind of. Ah, this is where we came in, kind of, I think.
Damn it, who did that? I just fought the damn thing!
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
This chunky fucker, let's see if we can get rid of him. But yes, you were definitely right. This game doesn't really give you a lot of breathing room. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong. Both the gameplay and the view. Hey, I got an achievement for not dying. Yay me! I like getting achievements for not dying.
Rodan should be paying me for even touching these toys.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix? How the fuck do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Engine still purrs nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
See? This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you!
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead. And I don't think either of you would like that.
I'm enjoying this game. It's got a good level of camp to it.
Something tells me you're gonna need a rush on
Even if it is making my headache worse.
before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about...
But I feel like that might be only kind of related to the game itself, given that I've already got a headache.
There as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Nothing.
I can definitely see why people like this game. And I can definitely see myself playing more of this on future streams, because I'm having fun, and I know there's a lot in this game.
Shop in 5 minutes before you're walking home.
I don't love that I've got the sniffles now.
What? Don't you leave me here! Oh, what a day! I'm screwed! Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Enzo, the road.
He is such a New Yorker. Forget about it.
You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers.
like the little outfits. The toys are nice too.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day, or they'll drag
Whilst
you
they're
out
having a little
on
chat.
hell. I know, I thought I got screwed. But being forced to slap around the divine for a living, that's really getting screwed.
Fix up a little.
The biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now. Look at my poor car. I'm working for free after this. At least let me get a drink at Rodin before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear. After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take the joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. I look away for 1 second and now I'm being attacked by planes. It's really not a game that, yeah, gives you a lot of breathing room. Oh, that's cool.
You? What's the matter, Bayonetta? All that sleeping made you soft.
I am aware that this is also giving me Japanese subtitles. That's not for any stylistic reason. It's more just that I've not really had much of a chance to actually fix it. Let me just... Okay. Okay, that's a little annoying. Why is it not letting me? Oh, because I'm in the game, I can't change the subtitle. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to imagine that I know what the subtitles are saying. I mean, I can still hear them, but I like subtitles. Oh, there's more. There's more. I'm not dead yet. It'll happen any day now, but we never know. Yeah, can I do like environmental damage in this game? I've never actually looked into that. Oh, you're not dead yet. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Granted, this is still very much the beginning of the game. But I'm kind of getting the hang of the control schemes. One. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that was in reference to. Oh, okay, that doesn't seem like a good thing. Oh, okay, did I take too long? Okay, that's, I didn't know there was a time limit on that one. That's my bad. So, okay, how's this work exactly? I thought I was doing pretty well. And then all of a sudden, I'm dead and ran into a building. I don't know what I just did, but I just unlocked something. I'm very stressed right now. This is not helping my headache. No idea what I just did then. God damn it, why do I keep... What am I doing wrong? Okay. I don't know how I can be doing this faster. Okay, not the button I wanted to press just now, but cool. I don't know what that was either. Cool. Hey, I don't know what I did differently, but I did it. Just a casual, truck flying through the air, as you do. Okay, that would still have killed him. Thank you, camera.
Those assholes.
Much approved.
Attention. Even broke the ears of the hotheads down home.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
Apologies. On top of the headache, I now have the sniffles.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Something's up. Everything was a bit too racing. And Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This week's a setup. Someone at one of those
Ooh, fancy.
calling you out. I got a little present for you. These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, because they're one of a kind.
Nice.
Calling me out. I don't
Oh, even one thing, this game definitely knows their choreography.
I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round. Enzo, heard things are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
Hey. I have successfully completed the introduction. I got a bronze. Woo. How to play Angel Attack. And how do I shoot this? Woo! I got very, very poorly. I got a lollipop. Nice. I'm going to take that healing lollipop. Okay, so as you may or may not be aware, this was kind of always going to be a slightly shorter stream, as I have had a headache for the last 3 days, and unfortunately it has not been getting better over the course of this stream. So I'm probably going to call it a night on that one. Not ideal, I know, but it's well, my head hurts. Well, all of my body hurts at the moment. I am in a lot of pain right now. So, we're going to have a quick look and see if there's anyone currently on at the moment that I can raid into. If there's anyone currently in chat at the moment that might have some potential ideas for, you know, who they might like to raid into. I am open to suggestions. I'm not currently affiliate yet. Once I am affiliate, I will have a redeem specifically for that, but I don't yet because I'm not yet. So we'll see who's active. Because you never know. I haven't done a raid for a little bit. I know, like, raiding is meant to be... Okay, my stream manager is being a bitch right now. It's loading everything but what I want to see, which is not great. So if it continues this way, I don't know if we'll be able to raid, but we'll see. So let us see what we have. Excuse me. How rude. Wow, it's going real slow. Unstable connection. That does not shock me at all. Let's have a look. So there's a couple of people. But it looks like they have not technically started yet. So. Okay, so I might pass for now. But I hope everyone else is doing a little bit better than I am at the moment. Like I said, I'm in a lot of pain right now. So hopefully you're doing better than that and not being in pain right now. So I'm going to finish up. Like I said before, this was always going to be a slightly shorter stream, a little bit of a mini stream, had a little bit of a yap, timed out some people who were giving me weird vibes, and then we played some Bayonetta. It was a little bit of fun. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So now I'm just going to, I've got a few things I need to do and hopefully something that may help to alleviate some of that headache pain. I'm also going to go and see if I can get my nails done because I have a concert to go to in the next few weeks, and I want to look my best. So, I hope you guys are all having a great evening / morning, whatever time of day it may be for you. And I hope it continues to do so. Be cool. Have a great day. I will hopefully see you all next time. Keep it real, guys. I'm off. Hopefully, I'll see you on Friday.